It's cancelled. Yes, I've just had a text from Finnair letting me know that the flight is cancelled whilst on our way to the airport. And 20 minutes later, confirmation that we've been moved to a flight 2 hours earlier and with seats that aren't even together. The biggest kicker, this should be on the A350-900, now it's going to be on a bog standard A321.
Right, let's go and check in and see if they can do anything at the desks.
And to make matters worse, I paid the business class fare, so no big innovative seat, which was going to be Mum's big surprise.
Well, that wasn't great. They didn't even apologise or give us a reason why the flight's been cancelled. Thankfully there was no queue, so we could have a bit of a debate, but that was it. And then they wouldn't even put us on seats together until prompted, so I had to prompt them to realign our seats so we could at least sit across the aisle from each other and then get our boarding passes.
At least the business class ticket does allow us access to the fast track lane, and we're airside. The other big reason for booking that flight and arriving 6 hours early was to try and check out the lounges. Oneworld have 4 business class lounges here in Terminal 3, which means that we can access all of those today with our business class ticket. Now we only have 4 hours though, so it's going to be a whistle-stop tour of each of them. I've made a separate video all about our thoughts on the lounges, and you can see that in the description, and I'll link it on screen now. So check that one out. All you need to know for now is the Cathay Pacific lounge was by far the best. American Airlines was the worst, Qantas was highly commendable, and BA let itself down as usual. All the lounges are pretty much next to each other here, and we finished up in the Qantas lounge before heading down to gate 11, and as luck would have it, that's right next to the said lounges. Given the queue looks a little bit chunky, we jumped into a lift and up into the Cathay Pacific lounge for one more quick hit in our favourite.
So gate 11 is right next to the Cathay lounge, and given Mum rated this as her #1 lounge, champagne for Mum, signature cocktail for me. Our aircraft's over there. Let's be really quick, because there was a queue downstairs. Get this, run down, get on board. Let's do it.
Those great views from the lounge gave us our first glimpse at the disappointment that is our A321. Damn it, there's still a queue. We could have had another 10, maybe 20 minutes chilling upstairs. Anyway, priority boarding for us in Group 1 into this glass box, which was far too small for the 209 passengers getting on board. A bit of time standing, and then we're in Group 1 down the jet bridge. Excuse the footage here, we didn't get a window seat unfortunately, but another 20 minutes later, after everyone had filtered past into economy, we pushed back 35 minutes late. The red sky reflecting my red mood quite well here, even if Mum was enjoying herself. Please do like and subscribe, it's free, helps the channel grow and ensures you can always be the first to see my latest videos. Very hot towels were distributed straight after takeoff, always a good perk, and I always feel refreshed after using them. After the A350 seat, the thing that I was looking forward to next was trying the Finnair blueberry juice. I've never flown Finnair before. Served in these beautiful glasses, and alongside a gin and tonic and some pretzels. I see what all the hype's about now. This is lovely. Next up we have the meal. Only one choice on Finnair, and today that's pasta with a meaty side dish on a bread roll. Given how fussy my mum is, I did pre-order her the chicken, but you guessed it, due to the cancellation, that wasn't loaded onto this aircraft. Thankfully, she's amenable to a pasta dish, but had it been fish, this would have been completely wasted on her. Overall, the meal was actually really good, no complaints on what was served. The loo up front had nothing in particular to mark it out as a premium loo. Very standard, but it did the job. I can't quite remember what this was. Let me know if you had it before, but I remember enjoying it. Post dinner, and it's time for another bottle of champagne as we cruise out towards Helsinki. Looking at the seat now, and it's the exact same one that you'll be sat in economy, only with the middle one blocked up here. The usual safety card and buy on board menu, plus a decent sized tray table. The pocket in my view is a little bit too small, you can't get a lot in there. The legroom though comes in at 31.5 inches in the front 9 rows. The business cabin can be up to all 9 of those rows. It's an inch or so extra compared to what you'll get in the back, and you can really feel that. Overhead it's about as you would expect, a reading light, air vent, but the no smoking light is now a sticker, and the light now a guide to what you can do with your electronics. The armrests, including the one in the aisle, do fully retract, and I always appreciate that. And in business, everyone receives a blanket. Not something that I expected to find, and I haven't seen this on any other intra-European business flights with other airlines. Wi-Fi was available and should be free within business, but I couldn't get it to work. You can see the curtain that separates business and economy now open as we start our descent into Helsinki. There's also a nod to the business cabin, with the wall lettering at the front of the cabin there.
Okay, so we're on our final descent now into Helsinki. You know what, this hasn't been the flight that we expected it to be. There's no A350. There's no flatbed, nice, new, innovative cabin. It's an A321. But what it has been is what I wanted. And that is to take mum on a business class experience for the first time. And she looks pretty happy, I think. And that for me is the most important thing, is to be able to give something back after 31 years to say, you've done well. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks very much.
Bye.
Cheers.
Let's talk compensation then. So I put a claim in for the disruption, the cancelled flight, as soon as we got back, and it took Finnair 3 months to get back to me. They came back with a £300 Finnair gift card, or alternatively, I could claim that as a €200 cash deposit into my bank account, and that's per person. Under EU 261, this wasn't considered an extraordinary circumstance, despite it being caused by industrial action. Finnair paid out straight away, no need to challenge them. They knew the industrial action was taking place, and they cancelled it on the day with very little notice. So we win. That's Finnair's A321, not the A350. Did you have a nice time, Mum?
Lovely. Brilliant.
She enjoyed it
thank
anyway,
you.
so that's good. As long as Mum's happy, I'm happy. We are now in the non-Schengen part of the terminal. Head through border control, get into the city. Fly back tomorrow on the A330, hopefully, fingers crossed, doesn't get cancelled. I'm in economy. Mum's on the Embraer's E190. I'm gonna try and do a trip report, let's see what that looks like. But apart from that, thanks very much for watching. Thanks for coming with us. You've had a great time. I've had a fun time. Hopefully you've had a good time watching. Thank you, give us a like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.